Hi, I'm Emile.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Jill.
And you're watching Word of Mouth.
We decided we wanted to see ourselves for who we really were. That was the first awakening. The ancient Greeks were the first ones to say an unexamined life is not worth living. They don't tell you, of course, what we found out, an examined life, not that fascinating either. You examine your life and you realize you don't have the potential to be the next Stephen Hawking or Ryan Seacrest or whatever your dream is.
Today we saw Long Story Short with Colin Quinn.
Colin Quinn takes you through the history of humankind. He starts with the cavemen and goes through last week and touches on the Roman Empire and the Greek Empire and the Ottoman Empire and all the different countries of the world, compares it to a bar fight, and he goes right up and through Iraq and Afghanistan.
It was all done in with a very historical perspective, relating to how the world is now, because it all comes back to evolution, and the question is like, have we really evolved? And it was really just giving you all of the world, all the things we've done, how crazy we've been, how screwed up we are, and then America.
He relates everybody to like a type of person you would know. He's like, oh, this is that drunk girl at the party, or this civilization was like the jock in high school.
I liked him very much. He's very relatable. He feels like some guy you could have met in a bar, but maybe he's smarter and a whole lot funnier.
You didn't feel like he was trying too hard. It was almost as if that's where he belonged. It was just a natural ease for him. He was brilliant, really good, solid performance.
He's very sort of easygoing as a performer. He's got a very effortless, he makes you feel like you're his buddy. I don't recall being wowed by any sort of like star quality, and like I said, I wasn't in love with him. He was just sort of okay for me. Like there was nothing bad about his performance, but there was nothing I felt truly exceptional about it either.
It is hilarious. It's really funny, and I didn't expect it. I didn't really know him, and I didn't know how funny he was. It was very funny.
I did laugh. I did not laugh as much as some of the people in the audience. Some of the people were howling.
Walked into it not knowing what to expect. You know he's a comedian. I've seen him be a comedian. I knew it was going to be comedy because it was a one-man show. But just a historical lesson I didn't plan on. And it was just brilliant, brilliantly written, really good.
I love ethnic humor, and I don't insult real easy. So he can do my people all he wants, and he did. And he just has some really great takes on the way different people behave.
I could see some people coming in and getting like really offended about it because he's playing stereotypes a lot of times. He sort of takes cultures and makes them into stereotypes. And the reason I found it funny is because those stereotypes come from reality. Well, I'm not advocating stereotypes. I mean, they do come from reality.
There were some uncomfortable points when you think of, is it politically correct? Should I be laughing at that? But it's funny. Yeah, you laugh.
It felt to me like a stand-up comedy routine. So if that is what you're in the mood for, then go see the show. If you want more of a piece of theater, I would not recommend this piece. I thought it would be sort of more satirical, biting commentary that would sort of make me, while I was laughing, go, oh, that's a really profound connection, or oh, I never thought of it that way before, but that's so true. And I didn't catch myself doing that a whole lot.
They tried to add theatricality. There's some great projections, and there's a set that sort of looks like a take on a Roman amphitheater. And there's a little music, but basically it's his stand-up. I mean, I think this could work just fine without all the trappings, and he could be in a bar.
You go to see the show because it's really funny. It's extremely funny, and you just wanted him to go on and on.
I personally would not be recommending this show to many people, but I think there is an audience for it, and those people will have a good time.
I would tell anyone to see this. I think anyone would get a kick out of this. He doesn't seem to have an axe to grind or a really strong political point. It's about human beings, and anybody can relate to that.
It's just a great show. It's a funny, funny show, and it's just different, and it's great. Really, really liked it.
Australia backs us up in every war. You don't even have to. God bless those alcoholics, because let me tell you something. We're a drinking problem. But they always show up for us in every war, and they don't have to show up for anybody, because technically they're not even part of the globe. They're not on the globe, I know that. There's 6 planets closer to us than Australia.